Good Thursday morning. Sorry I wasn't entertaining yesterday. Every day cannot be entertaining and cannot be long. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, I do have a life outside of sim racing and this lovely little thing I've been trying to do for the past almost month now. Sorry, again, not all of them are going to be entertaining. Some of them may actually reflect my real life outside of sim racing. That's just the facts of life. I mean, I could put on a show, a 10-minute show every day where I'm happy-go-lucky, but most days that's not possible. Some days, not most days, some days that's not possible. And yesterday was definitely one of those days. Um, Trying to find a place to live is not going well. There's like nobody has anything available that suits our needs. We have, you know, a lifetime. She has a lifetime of stuff accumulated. I could fit most of my stuff in the back of a car. I've gotten used to the moving, unfortunately, over the last 15 years, not to accumulate a lot of stuff. Though I have accumulated quite a few things since I've been with my girlfriend, wife, but not a lot, and it all fits in boxes. And um, anyway, that's that. I got some of the hot lapping done yesterday afternoon after I got all my phone calls made and my short little vlog done. So went and tried to do that Cleveland one real quick, but that's not a real quick one. That one I'm going to need to spend a little time with. I've got all my Steam Sims loaded and running except for GTL. I'm guessing my add-on cars are not working well, so I'm probably just going to delete my vehicle folder and move it out of there and re reestablish my folder and or whatever they do the reintegrity or whatever the hell it is. I forget what it is. Um, and reinstall one add-on car at a time to see which one's messed up. I think it's the MGBs, which, you know, it's okay. I don't care if I have them. I love those were, you know, some of my favorite cars from back when I was a kid. Neighbor had one, and it was always cool watching them zip around the neighborhood. But that was a convertible, and these are hard tops. No, the other one was a Triumph Spitfire, and that one I already got rid of because it was messing up if we're on the other computer. Another, you know, neighbor had one. And growing up out east, your neighbors have more than just Chevys, Fords, Toyotas, and Pontiacs, and you know the typical brands. There's somebody has something cool. There was another guy in the neighborhood, a couple blocks away, who had the Lamborghini before the Countach, and then it was candy apple red with yellow glass, and it was kind of cool. I remember cool stuff like that. Because you didn't have, if you went to a car show, it wasn't like neighborhood car shows. I grew up in Philadelphia, okay, so you know. You went downtown to the big car show. There wasn't little small town car shows like we have out here in Iowa and a lot of places small towns have. No, you went downtown, and that required a half an hour train ride, bus ride, or longer, depending on how far you lived from downtown. And we lived up in the what was known as the Greater Northeast, so it was quite a ride down there. I did go down a few times when I was a kid, and once or twice as an adult, but you know not as often as you'd like to because it's quite the spectacular thing because it's huge. The building I think is about the size of the town I live in now that they held this in, and then they had the custom car and new car show at the same time, so you got to see a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was just amazing. I think the last time I went was 1990, right before we moved out here. It was 89. It was one of those years. I've lived in Iowa since 90. Actually, May of 90. This month, right around this time, I moved out here to Iowa and been here ever since. So it's been 28 years. Seems like a lifetime ago, and it actually is a lifetime ago. It's my daughter because she's 28. She was born, she was 3 months old when we moved out here. It's her lifetime. And she still calls herself a Philadelphian, even though she only lived there for 3 whole months of her life. Pretty funny stuff right there. Um, but yeah, what was I talking about? Cars. GTL. I'm going to reload. I'm going to delete, well, not delete, but move the vehicle folder out and then do the reintegrity thing through Steam to get that running again. I know the Mazda works because I watched a replay with that. I did get to watch a replay, but every time I go to do a race with a mixed series, it crashes. So I'm thinking that's the problem. I'm hoping that's the problem. Um, Everything looks beautiful, I'm telling you. 200, anywhere from 100 to 250 frames per second, with everything on full. It looks like you're driving for real. I mean, I've never seen graphics on my own this beautiful before. I've seen it on other people's stuff, but never on my own. And again, Bill, can't express the gratitude enough. Um, What was I at? Oh yeah, I did download the Trans Am one that he did, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. I'll probably do that this weekend. Hopefully I don't get too buried, because we are working Saturday. So that's another 8 hours of my life gone for not fun. You know, I gotta try to do all this stuff, and oh man, I don't know. Anyway, it's just, sorry about it again. Don't give me thumbs down just because I do a short one and it's not all that fun. I can't help it. That's life. I mean, nobody's perfect. I am far from it. I'm not a comedian. If I was a professional comedian, I wouldn't be doing this. I would be doing it up on stage, making gazillions of dollars and living in a lap of luxury and doing what I want, when I want, and how I want to do it. But no, I am not. So that's that. Sorry for the bummer one yesterday. I think it's the second bummer one I've done, but you're gonna get that. If I'm gonna do this every day, you're gonna get that every once in a while. It's just the way it is. My life, I'm a normal human being just like you. I put pants on one leg at a time. I have my good days and I have my bad days. Most of the time I try to hide my bad days from the real world. Some days I can't. Some days they're just there, and sorry. They come out in a minute, 30-second blog. Anywho, so go to. Now I'm trying to get that guy to come over, but I haven't seen it. I haven't checked the new users out yet. I forget what name he uses. He told me once. I don't remember what it was. The guy I work with who does sim racing. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'd like for him to come over and join in the fun over here. Just hot lapping is a lot of fun. If you notice, it's starting to pick up again. It's kind of slowed down there for a minute, but it's picking up again, which is a good thing. You know, who knows? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's probably not. It's the tracks he's picking. More than likely, he's probably going to have to do Charlotte this weekend, since the All-Star race is this weekend. Whoop-de-doo. Biggest waste of time there is that race. Can't wait till the end of the month. I may wake up on Sunday to watch the Monaco race, one of the few races I like to catch for F1 every year. Catch the Indy 500. One of the few races I catch for the IndyCar series every year, or try to. And then of course the World 600, the longest race for NASCAR, which is kind of used to be fun to watch, but who knows what this year's going to bring. I don't think I watched it last year with the segments. I don't even remember anymore. I don't remember last year. But anyway, it's about all I can think of anyway. And looking at it, it's 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's not a minute 30-second vlog. 34, 35. I need to do the countdown for you. Anyway, smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.